Sony Computer Entertainment America. I haven't seen that since the thing, the orange thing in my screen dancing. No, that doesn't sound right at all. Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog? I don't see a dog there. I'm so confused. What the heck is going on here? I don't get this. Whoa! Jak and Daxter out of nowhere! Whoa. Hi, I'm Game Guy. It's time for Let's Play Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. Oh man, you're never gonna hear me say that subtitle ever again, because I'm too lazy for that. I'm gonna go here in the options, because this game just does not like to save my options when I turn it on. It's so rude like that. I've tried to record this a few times now, and it's not giving me... It's not helping me out, you know? It's just not. So, yes! Let's try this again!
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find.
Aw.
Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet?
They were bored.
How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall.
Maybe it's because they don't talk.
Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy.
Oh, of course.
Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance.
Yep,
And
that's
why
me.
would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet.
Someone's fooled himself.
So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking.
So we're not going to use
Nay,
logic?
As with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
I can do that.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Oh, but we're here anyway. No! Oh, we're so sneaky. Oh, what's over this rock? Oh, that. Looks friendly enough.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
What's up with your voice?
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
That's not very nice. Not nice at all. Hey, look, that thing looked like Blastoise for a second. Was I the only one that saw that?
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps.
Oh no. Oops, you tripped.
Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly.
Well, it is a liquid.
The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that?
I simply touched it. Hi, Blastoise.
I think we're in trouble!
I know what to do. Throw stuff at him.
Ow!
Exactly as planned.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened!
Heck, obviously not.
What?
Screaming solves everything.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Obviously not.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right. And then
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
look, old man. Are you gonna keep
Squeaky
yapping?
clean.
Or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement.
Oh,
And
burn.
besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage.
You're kind of
But
flying
he
there,
lives
buddy.
far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while.
Lazy bums.
The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you
hi.
had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I
Who are you?
just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
I don't want to be a plant. That doesn't sound like a good life. Just saying. So hey, gameplay. I can actually move. I can run
This device
around.
is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Oh, good. So I can be interrupted at any time. That makes me feel happy, I guess.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
So wait, your currency is little egg things? I've always wanted a currency that was eggs. Everyone's always all like, man, we gotta have coins, we gotta have rupees, we gotta have rings, some other shiny thing. We can't have eggs, that's ridiculous.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
So what you're saying is, this is a collectathon, of course! And every time you get one, you do a little dance. Or at least Daxter does. Jak just kinda does the fist pump thing. Oh boy! By the way, if you didn't get the reference in Going Commando, there it was! Oh man! Most of you might not even know what I'm talking about. But that's beside the point. The point is, there's a red box here. I can break it.
You found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Aw, that's unfortunate. By the way, you can only open these by like pounding on them or something, because like they don't want to be opened by conventional means. Instead, you've got to kind of pound on them a little bit in order to open them. And whoa, it's a thingy! I got me a shiny thing. I am the greatest of ever.
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Oh, that's nifty, I guess. It's like all crazy. Whoa, everything's like attracted to me and stuff. This is like the lightning shield from Sonic 3. Heck yeah, this is great.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Oh man, I can run really fast like a hedgehog. Heck yeah. So, yes, that is the blue eco power-up in a nutshell. It allows you to move fast and do things. Like everything in the game ever. And then I can slide on a rock. It's pretty fantastic, I have to say. So, yes. Sure, there's a lot of these little green things, and I have no idea at the present moment what they do because the game hasn't told me. So, you know, obviously I'm completely oblivious to what they possibly do. Obviously.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
Oh boy! So it's like a puzzle or something. How will I solve this ingenious puzzle? I have no idea.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Oh man. Who left this vent open? That seems hazardous. Like, you know, I would think that maybe that would just be releasing a bunch of, like, chemicals, I guess, into the air. That doesn't sound good for the planet. Yes.
Good work. The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Yeah, don't say. So, yes, this is a place where I can do things.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos, or one big green one to increase your health.
Oh, so you finally explained what those are. Thanks. That's finally helpful. Serious. I'm so glad that you have helped me as such, you know, because...
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Now you're just explaining things I already knew. Oh man, I got all the egg things! I am the greatest guy! And look, there's another thing! Yes! I'm the Collectathon Master! You know, because I got everything, so yes! Yay! Oh, this platform moves! Hooray! This platform moves! I am happy about that thing. Oh no, I fell. I don't want to fall. Falling is bad. So there's a button here, and I can push it. And then I can use the teleporter to go to Green Sage's hut, or I guess I could go to Green Sage's hut, or I could go to Green Sage's hut. And I guess I could also go to Green Sage's hut. You know, I honestly have no idea which one of these places I want to go to. I don't know. So many choices. I guess I'll just go to Green Sage's hut. I mean, what the heck? Ah, we're back. Some more gracefully than others.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then.
All right.
And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
He sounds mad. I'm not sure, but I think he's mad. It's hard to say. So, yes. We can now leave if we want and go do things most grand. Like it's some sort of grand adventure or something. Hey, look, there's a thing down here. Namely, that girl that showed up randomly.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Who are you?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
I think she does.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Forbidden Temple? That sounds forbidden. I mean, the guy is all like, dude, don't go to Misty Island, and then you're telling me to go to Forbidden Temple. I mean, Lots of contradictory in this place. I don't know what that's about, but, yes. So, actually, I have, like, multiple places I could possibly go to right now, but,
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Really? Red boxes? That's never happened before. Really now, it has never, ever in a million years ever happened, ever. So, never. Yes. Now I can go over here. Sentinel Beach! Oh, man! The first world, if you want to call it as such. So, yes. Next time, we're gonna go to Sentinel Beach. And, I don't know. We're gonna have a beach party. We're gonna soak up some sun, do some sun tanning, and, I don't know. Maybe we'll bury Daxter in the sand. That sounds like a fun time. So I will see you later. Goodbye.